Hey, Grishard here with Grishard Games today, and today we are going to talk about how to gain stats and skills constructively. Now, what that means is if you're in a big guild and somebody hands you a stack of food and says, go look at the ground and track animals AFK for 6 hours, this video is not for you. If you have access to good food and a ton of materials and a whole bunch of people, this video is not for you. If you're a newbie or a couple newbies and you don't really know what you're doing, then this video is for you. Because I'm going to teach you how to play, not how to raise one thing by staring at the ground or AFK swimming. So first thing you need to do, figure out what you want to gain. And to do that, push P. It's going to bring up your character list right here. As you see in the bottom left-hand corner, you got your strength, your agility, your constitution, your intellect, your willpower. You can't raise luck. Figure out which one you want to raise depending on what you're doing. Click the up arrow. They'll all start with up arrows. Click up, down, or lock. Like here, you can see I've got all three. You just click it to change it. Up means you'll gain. Down means when you hit your skill cap, it'll go down. Lock means it won't go up or down. Once you figured out what you want to raise, notice the little symbols to the left of it. Strength has a little arm. Agility has a little wind. That's important. Take note of that because that's what you're going to look for here in a second. All right, now click on the guy up in the top left-hand corner. It'll bring you to your skill screen, which I'm going to assume you want to gain skills while you're doing this. Uh, Look at hunting, for example, which is what I have highlighted here. The primary is strength, the secondary is agility. Nature's lore, the primary is intellect, the secondary is strength. Say, for example, you want intellect. Maybe a little strength wouldn't hurt. You've got some options here. Gather ammo for sling, gather berries, gather plant fiber, gather flintstone. Now there's other ways you can raise intellect. You can ride a horse, you can do all this other stuff. This is how to do it constructively so you can get other things out of it. What do I mean by that? Well, when you gather ammo for your sling, that's going to help raise slinger. If you or one of the people in your group is going to be a slinger, eventually an archer, they're going to need a ton of slinger ammo. Berries is going to help with cooking and brewing later on. Plant fiber, you're going to use that for some practice weapons. You'll use it to craft an archery target. It's used for tons of stuff. Flintstone, it's for tools. You're going to need it for a bunch of tools early on, saws, picks, all that kind of stuff. The point is, these things will help you do other things, whereas, say you ride around on a horse for 2 hours to gain intellect, which isn't a terrible way to do it, but you don't get anything out of it. This will help your group advance and to be able to other things without having to go back later and be like, oh man, wish I had a bunch of plant fiber. You're going to have to gather plant fiber anyway. You're going to have to gather ammo for sling anyway, assuming that somebody's going to be an archer. You're going to have to gather flintstones anyway for cooking or for tools. Do it while you're leveling. Do it while you're skilling up. Don't look at the ground and search for tracks to gain strength. That's dumb unless you're in a big guild. Again, this is to teach you how to play, not just how to raise skills. Um, Another example a lot of people like to use is material preparation. And I'm going to go into depth in this one because it really upsets me with what people tell people to do. So everybody starts with 30 artisan as of the shooting of this video. That might change later, it might not, but everybody has access to construction, digging, carpentry, material prep right away. Material prep, pretty good for willpower at the moment. Maybe that'll change later. Not the point. Anyway, a lot of videos are going to tell you to go do this, that, or the other. We're going to break it down. Go ahead and click on recipes down there. These recipes are going to pop up. First thing we need to get rid of is that. It's a bug, shouldn't be here. It's gone. The next three things we're going to get rid of are the shaped marble, the shaped granite, and the ammo for the trebuchets. Unless you're in a large guild, you don't need trebuchet ammo. You're not going to use it for anything. The granite and the marble, and again, unless you're in a large guild, you're building castle walls or stuff like that, or you need to upgrade your guild. And even then, if you need to upgrade your guild, you only need a little bit of shaped marble. You don't need enough to actually skill with it. So these three are gone. They're gone off the top. The next one, snowballs, gone. Why are snowballs gone? What do you use snowballs for? Nothing. You don't get very good gains with Slinger with them because they don't do very much damage. They're not good for anything. People tell you to go shape snowballs with willpower. Again, if you're in a big guild and you have a big old stack of food and they say go train willpower and shape snowballs or go AFK swim, that's great. For a small guild, just getting started off, don't do it. It's a waste of your time. You don't get anything out of it. The runoff material you just throw on the ground. Your other two options are going to be clay tiles and shaped stone. Chances are you don't need clay tiles unless you're going to build a house or something that actually uses it. So again, those are gone. What do we have left? We have the shaped stone, which is awesome, and you're going to use it forever. You'll use it from the beginning all the way to the end, and here's why. You're going to use it in multiple early buildings, such as your forge and anvil, which your blacksmith is going to love you if you have some shaped stone and he doesn't have to go get it and shape it himself. You're already raising your willpower or your material prep. Why not help out the blacksmith? It's going to be used in late game buildings such as stone walls. It's going to be used in your keep. It's going to be used in all kinds of late game buildings. Again, useful throughout the duration of the game. And it's easily accessible. Virtually everywhere on the map there's rock. And even in a lot of plain areas, I've been told, I don't know this for sure, but I've been told if you dig down 5 to 10 layers, assuming you're not like really low, you'll hit rock and you'll be able to get some rock even in plain areas. I don't know if that's true. I dug in one plain area to test it out. I didn't hit rock, but I've been told you will. So this again, this is just how to kind of teach you how to play. It's not, oh man, go do this for willpower. If a large guild tells you to go do something a certain way, listen to the large guild. They have the food, they have the materials. They might need shaped marble, they might need shaped granite, they might need these other things. But if it's you and a small group of friends, stick to the shaped stone because you're going to use it later. Everything is like this. Another example is hunting, which I'm not going to pull up hunting and break it down. You can stare at the ground and you can track animals for hunting, which is great. It's pretty good gains. You don't have to do anything. You can come back in a couple hours and you can have really high hunting. But you should fish because you're going to need the fish to feed yourself later in a small guild. People that tell you that fish is a bad source of food are full of shit because it's a great source of food. Don't listen to those people. If you're in a large guild, they hand you a stack of food, you can look at the ground and you can track animals for an hour. That's great. Do that. This video is not designed for those people. It's designed to teach you how to play, which is kind of what my series for this game is about. It's not necessarily how to power things, it's how to teach you how to play. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in my next video, go ahead and click here. Also, there's a link to another random video here on the left. I appreciate it. See you next time, guys. Bye.